Hello everybody, it's Ollie from GamesAlike, and today we are doing the best multiplayer horror games. Now these are games that are horror based and have multiplayer. Now I don't want to just add scary jump scare games because I feel like they've had a time and they've kind of passed. These are actual games that are really fun to play that have really scary elements and horror features to them. So I hope you enjoy that and I hope you find a game that you like. On a side note, in the description below there is a link to a course that I created on how to make money gaming. It teaches you about affiliate marketing, web design and YouTube, and it teaches you how you can kind of make a little bit of a living, a couple of $100 a month if you're good, a couple of $100 a week. So definitely check that out. And on another note, the last note, I have a guide in the description that will teach you how to get all the games on this list at a much cheaper price. Seriously, they're up to half price off, sometimes even more. It's how I get all my games. I highly recommend you check that out. Both the links in the description below. I hope you enjoy it. Condemned 2. If you've got a friend to play with and an old style console, I think the Xbox 360 or a PS4 I want to say, maybe even a PC, I'm not sure, but I don't think it is on PC, then you can try Condemned 2. Now this game is pretty scary, it's playthrough, it's kind of like Amnesia, it's going to have a lot of jump scares, it's going to make you feel kind of eerie inside, which some people love. I personally hate, but some people love it, you know? Dead Space 1/2. In Dead Space 2, you join Isaac Clarke, the system engineer, as he wakes up 3 years after the horrific events on the USG Ishimura. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Ishimura was a planet cracker class starship besieged by grotesque reminiscences of its dead crew known as necromorphs. Basically, shit's gone wrong. Shit went something fucked up, and now the dead crew, or all the people on this ship, are now come to life. They are now angry, they are now ready to eat your fucking ass, and you've got to protect yourself and kick the shit out of them and fight our way back to safety. Left 4 Dead 2. Now, I'll be the first to say that Left 4 Dead isn't really your average horror game. It's not going to really jump scare you, but I will say this game has got some creepy little twists and turns, especially them witches. They're creepy as fuck, but it's an amazing multiplayer experience with loads of guts and gores, a few little jumps here and there, and tons of zombie hordes. So if you want something that isn't going to leave you actually peeing yourself, but is actually playable, then Left 4 Dead should be something you try. Dead by Daylight. Now, Dead by Daylight is one of the coolest horror games. Now, it had a rocky release, people didn't like it, the servers were all messed up, it was quite hard to join the game, but luckily they ironed out a lot of them bugs and it's become much easier. Now, what do you get in Dead by Daylight? Basically, there are 4 survivors, 1 murderer. The murderer's job is to hunt the survivors down and kill them all. The survivor's job is to turn on the generator so you can open the door and get the fuck out of there. It's creepy as fuck, all multiplayer, and if you're looking for something scary, fun to play with friends, and horror based, and multiplayer, then this is the one for you. 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is a multiplayer zombie game. Basically, you spawn and it's your job to build a base. Now, this game is definitely creepy, it's quite hard, it's quite scary, and basically every 7 days, the zombie horde combines to come and try and kill you. It's like some savage scene out of like some horror movie, like hundreds of zombies gather around to just try and rip you up, rip your base up and kill you. Your job is to build a base, stay safe, find stuff to protect yourself with, create stuff to protect yourself with, and try and live in a world with zombies, but not just zombies, humans as well, who want to kill you. The Forest. Basically, you're on a plane, it crashes, you land on an island full of tribesmen who will stalk you, literally just watch you, it's creepy as fuck, pray in front of you, and try to kill you. Every few days they go absolutely ape shit at you, they run at you, they try to kill you. Your job is to stay alive. Now you can do this with friends or on your own. You have to build a base, build traps, you have to find your kid that these people nicked, they just robbed, and you have to do that without getting killed. It's quite difficult, it's very creepy, and it's fun. Killing Floor 2. Now, back in the days of Killing Floor 1, I actually used to get really scared by this game. One, I didn't have internet, so I had to play it without connecting to online games. Trust me, if you want to up the ante, play this on your own. But if you're looking to play it with a few friends, this game has tons of creepy little jump scares, tons of crazy things trying to kill you, and basically your job is to survive 10 rounds where you will eventually meet the most killer enemy of all that will just try and absolutely destroy you. The idea of this game is to stay very close to your friends, because if you're alone, the chances are you will get killed. The Last of Us. Now, this is a bit of a loophole game because the majority of the multiplayer part of this game is online and it's not too scary, but the campaign is very scary. It's basically you're trying to travel your daughter across the country while these people try to murder you. That's basically it. They will kill your daughter, they'll kill you, they don't care, they're heathens. White Noise, 1 or 2. In White Noise, you're part of an investigation team, or you take control of the creature that is trying to devour them. This game is a 4v1 and it's kind of similar concept to Dying Light. There is one thing that's trying to eat you up and kill you, and there are 4 people trying to survive and not get killed. This is team strategy. You have to be a good team, you have to talk on the mic, you have to communicate, and as the creature, you have to avoid humans until you see that little dark moment where you can pick them off one by one and rip them up. If this is your style game, seriously, you can get it for like $5 using the method I talked about before. Deceit. Deceit tests your instincts and your trust. As you play this multiplayer first-person shooter, you wake up in an asylum to the sounds of an unfamiliar voice, surrounded by 5 others. A third of your group have been infected with the virus, and you have to decide who the hell they are. They, in the other hand, have to pick you off one by one without getting caught. If they do get caught, they will turn ugly because they will just go ape crap and try and kill you. This is, again, a similar concept to Murder, I think it is, in Garry's Mod, and also a similar concept to Dead by Daylight, apart from the fact you don't actually know who's wrong until they decide to actually try and kill you. Resident Evil 5. Now, we all know Resident Evil 5 is very creepy, but this one actually allows you to jump on co-op mode / online and play through the story mode with someone else. So if you enjoy creepy zombie mutant things trying to kill you and just creepiness, which I personally absolutely love, you should definitely check out Resident Evil 5. Arizona Sunshine. Step in the midst of a zombie apocalypse as if you were really there. Freely move around and explore post-apocalyptic world and handle motion-controlled weapons with real-life movement. This game, you guessed it, is for VR, and it really does put you into the world of a zombie apocalypse. If you are looking for a VR game to just kind of get crazy with, shooting, explosion, that kind of stuff, killing zombies, creepy walking around houses, then Arizona Sunshine could just be the game that sucks you in. Now, it is a little bit expensive, but I believe if you use the method that I talked about, you'll get it about half price, maybe a little bit more, so definitely do that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Have an absolutely awesome day. See you later. Bye-bye.